Pisces, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. So your energy, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Your person, the Lovers in reverse. It does look like there's some sort of third-party interference. Yep, they're viewing you as the Three of Swords. What you're not seeing is the Seven of Swords. Okay, wow. And we have the Page of Wands energy in reverse. All right, Pisces, these are kind of some heavy messages, I think, coming through, and we have the Sun in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like this is a connection. We have Leo energy here. It could be you, it could be them. This is a connection that you saw a lot of growth and expansion with, something that made you very happy. I feel there was a lot of physical chemistry, a lot of attraction, but you felt like maybe something was a little bit off with the Sun in reverse. There was something underneath this happiness, or there was something here that I don't know if it felt too good to be true, or you just kind of, with your Piscean intuition, which is pretty much second to none, you sensed there was something a little bit off. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, it could be that you have options. I mean, this third party could be on your end. Maybe you have other options. You were dealing with someone else. Some of you were just working a lot. But the Three of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you're definitely seeing that there's a lack of compatibility, or you and this person are not on the same page. Something is off here. Things aren't working out. All right, and the Ten of Cups, and that looks like it's led to some sort of breakup or some sort of separation. You're viewing this person as the Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy. So you may feel like, there may have been a tower moment, or this connection may have been a tower moment for you. Finding out that they were dealing with somebody else, finding out that they were married. You're really, you're unsure about any type of future here. We do have the Leo Aquarius axis showing up here, which tells me that there was some sort of karmic soul tie here between the two of you. Someone could have a North Node in one of those signs. You're not sure about healing things with this person, and you're viewing this relationship as the Judgment card in reverse. Someone or something that you feel like you severely or sorely misjudged. The Judgment card in reverse is also, I'm not seeing hope or second chances here. And your person, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. I feel like they're with somebody else, Pisces. You may or may not know that, but it feels like this person was concealing being in another relationship here. Okay. Let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for you. Some of my Pisces, this may be somebody that you're very attracted to, but you know they're married or they're dealing with somebody else. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that this is somebody that did you dirty, okay? We see celebrate. So stop finding holes in your success or a reason to undermine it. You deserve to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. Okay. Some of you moving away from this connection or cutting it off or not moving forward with it, that is something to celebrate. Maybe it's something a previous version of yourself wouldn't have done or done as quickly. Don't wait to get picked. Don't chase anything that doesn't want to be caught. Instead, pick yourself up and forge ahead. Yeah, and some of you, again, this may be somebody you're absolutely crushing on, or maybe you've had a relationship with this person in some context, or there's been flirtation, but it's like they're not available, okay? Or they're dealing with somebody else, and Spirit's saying don't hang out too long in that energy, Pisces, even if it's difficult. Right now is a time to focus on you, your spiritual growth. Prioritize your spiritual growth and don't allow the cares of life to squeeze out your goal to grow spiritually. All right? And shine your beauty. So let others do and say what they will. Keep doing good. Resist the temptation to dim your light to become as dark as those that oppose you. So don't let this dim your light. And don't shrink yourself to be with somebody who clearly doesn't seem like they're available or they haven't been honest with you. Now, Pisces, I know this reading is probably kind of heavy or going to be heavy. If it's not resonating with you, please check out your other signs. Your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. Also your North Node for soulmate energy. Also on the weekends, so I just published this past weekend who you're going to marry. But on the weekends, I publish my singles new love readings. So do check that out. Do check those out. Or, I have a whole playlist of those. All right. So the Lovers in reverse Gemini energy tells me this person most likely is in some sort of third party situation or put you in a third party situation. The Emperor energy. Some of my Pisces, this could be your boss and you may know that this person is married. But the Emperor energy tells me this person is, is decisive, is grounded, is stable. I mean, they're a force to be reckoned with, very strong masculine energy. And we see the Three of Swords. Yeah, but again, I'm kind of wondering why we're in this reading, like why Spirit is giving us this reading, because the messages are very, very clear. This is someone who's most likely a heartbreaker, sexy, attractive, successful, but they put you in a third party situation, or they're married, or they're in another connection. All right, and we see Temperance energy in reverse. So this person may have rushed in and out of this connection. Temperance energy in reverse also tells me that, this person may be somebody who's quite impulsive, doesn't just one moment. Okay, sorry, I just heard some sort of weird loud noises. Somebody who doesn't always, think before they act or before they speak. This may be somebody who also struggles with addictions or excessive behavior. Like something here is off balance with this person. And again, off balance could be that third party, okay, that they put you in or that they're in. They're viewing you as the Three of Swords, heartbroken, sad, disappointed, betrayed. The Wheel of Fortune. But they're seeing Sagittarius energy. This is also fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. They're seeing that you have so much to offer, that you offer an abundance of like love, nurturing, care. You may be very financially stable, but you just have so much to offer. Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is you not seeing something. They were keeping this energy from you. Maybe they didn't want you to know that they were married, and they purposely kept that third party energy from you, marriage or another connection. But they're really still in their head about you, Pisces. Like you've definitely left or made your mark here on this person, and they spend a lot of time wondering about you, fantasizing about you, hoping to see you again. And again, not all of you have had an affair with this person. Some of you, this is like your boss, or it's somebody that you see regularly that just that can't wait to see you. Or wants to see you again. They've got these it almost feels like these uncontrollable feelings or impulses towards you. But you're in this energy of celebrating your successes, not waiting to get picked, focused on you, shining your beauty. And it's making you irresistible, or it's making you that much more attractive to this person. It's really interesting energy. I mean, this really could be a secret admirer here, or somebody that, you crush on them. They're hot, they're good looking, they have a lot to offer. But it feels like it's a hard no for you because they either put you in a third party or you found out they're with somebody else. And this person is dying inside to be with you. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but it's true. It's like this person's dying inside to be with you. All right, and we see visionary. This person is, and again, this is most likely why you're so attracted to this person, or you were so attracted to this person, Pisces, because they have a capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, and a willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Okay, so a creative visionary. All right, and we see liberator. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I'm wondering if this person is looking for creative solutions to make themselves single. It's kind of what I'm getting. Like there's something about you that's, I don't know, is reflected back on them, that they're in an unhappy connection, or they're unfulfilled, or they want something else. They want something more aligned. They want something more. All right, I'm getting a bit of better idea as to why we're doing this reading, Pisces, because you have undeniably impacted this person with you shining your light. You are making this person like rethink their life is what I'm getting. And again, some of you haven't even been with this person. Some of you, this wasn't an affair, but this is somebody who's in another connection and they're not happy and they really want to be with you. They can't get you out of their mind, and they're seriously considering making some changes because you're that catalyst, Pisces. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that they might make these changes. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be together. Some of you might not even want to. But you have impacted this person far greater than you know. And this could be an ex, or it could be somebody who's around you, like I said, a boss or a coworker. They're viewing you as betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. Okay, I don't think they're seeing that. This is the companion archetype. This is loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. They know that you're making selfish decisions here, Pisces, but selfish isn't really the right word. It's like you're making the best decisions for you. You're not hanging out in this energy because it's not serving you. You want to be number one. You don't want to be somebody's side piece. You don't want to be that third party. And so maybe they see that as selfish. I don't know. But again, that would speak volumes about who you're dealing with. But again, they're seeing that you don't have undying loyalty to this person. Even if you are or you were loyal to this person, but you're first and foremost loyal to yourself here, Pisces. They do see you as the perfect companion or the one that they want to be with. And we see trickster energy, manipulating others through duplicity. What I'm getting here, Pisces, is you have somebody here that is trying to make themselves feel better about their life choices, about how they've acted or how they've behaved. And you're standing your ground. You're not waiting around to get picked. You're not here to be somebody's side piece. You're focused on your spiritual growth. You're celebrating your successes. You're shining your beauty. And they're like, Pisces manipulated me. Pisces has done some sort of spell work here, or worked their magic, has made me fall in love with them, has made me see that I'm not happy with my life choices. It's like almost like I'm getting an adult tantrum here where they're kind of making everything else somebody else's fault when really it's their own. It's their own. And they may be projecting things that are not true about you, Pisces. But again, I think it's because there's this reflection that they want to free themselves from something and that they're not happy with their own choices. And again, I do get that this is really coming from Pisces, a place of them wanting to mostly be with you, and they can't, like, again, and they need to take some serious action in order to even have a chance. I don't know that they do. The Seven of Swords energy tells me this person behind the scenes hasn't been honest. They may also be in a situation that's draining them, their time, their energy, their love, their money, their resources. But I'm seeing, my Pisces, you not really wanting to be a part of it. They're making a decision here to put something down. All right. And the Four of Cups, they're coming in to make an offer to you, Pisces. And yep, they're coming in hot, they're coming in fast, but they most likely will be focused on the passion. But you are making this person rethink their life, okay? You are making them rethink their life. All right, Page of Wands in reverse, Spirit saying you don't want to take a risk or take a leap of faith just yet. Remember, we are in Mercury retrograde in your sign in Pisces until the 20th of March. All right, and we have the Six of Cups. reconciliation, soulmate connection. And the Ten of Wands, getting something off of your chest, releasing something that's heavy, and standing your ground, being grounded, stable, and secure. There's something that's reminding me here of the Libra reading. And the Libra reading really heavily focused on this King of Pentacles, being grounded, being stable, basically having everything that you need. This person is showing up as Libran and Taurus energy, the Empress in reverse, third party energy. So this person, it's very clear there's third party here. What I'm getting with this reconciliation, they might try to come in and reconcile with you or to win you back or try to get with you. But you need to really stand your ground and protect your stability, protect what you've worked for. For some of you, if this is someone you work with, it's also really important to like protect your job security. Okay, I know it's crass, but, don't shit where you eat, right? And if you already have, then, you need to really protect your stability. That's the most important thing. We see there's a sweet soulmate connection. There's a history between you and this person, whether it's just being friends and they've been secretly crushing or dying inside to be with you, whether it was somebody you were having an affair with or somebody you were with and they moved off to be with a third party. That third party is still all up in their energy, Pisces. And that means this is not the connection for you right now, okay, or ever for some of you. But I do feel with the Ten of Wands, it's like this has brought you a lot of heaviness and a lot of burdens, and it's time to release it. Stand your ground, focused on your stability, your health, your spiritual growth, celebrating your small successes, shining your beauty, your up-leveling. Okay. Wow. All right. So now I kind of understand a little bit better, because at first I was like, why are we just getting this reading about somebody who's so clearly just like a cheater or dealing with somebody else? Well, because some of my Pisces, you don't realize how much you've impacted this person, but I do think they're also coming back around, Pisces, and I feel it's important that you stand your ground, that you make the right decision for you and yours and your stability and your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. All right, what do we need to know about this person? They may be getting advice on how to come towards you, how to heal this. This person lied to you. For a lot of you, that is the case. And we see happy days ahead, but this is what they want. This is what part of them is imagining with you. But again, I do get this person might be a little bit delulu here, Pisces. Even if you have dealt with them in the past, even if you have taken them back in the past, I kind of think, my Pisces, you're standing your ground. All right, you're doing a lot of reflection here during this Mercury retrograde. And like I said, I know this reading is not for all of my Pisces out there. So do check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and your North Node. And if you're looking for someone completely brand new, and I'm talking about a past situation, check out the weekend readings that I've already done, or the ones, when they're coming up this coming weekend, which I'm doing this reading on a Monday, so I know it kind of feels far away, but anyway, so this person is passionate. Again, they're very sexy, they're passionate, they're accomplished. There's that Emperor energy. I mean, there's on paper, except for the whole third party thing, this person, I can see why you're attracted to them. And they may be different from you. Okay, cultural differences, different race, religions, traditions. All right, what do they want to say to my Pisces? What does this person want my Pisces to know? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yep, and truthfully, they haven't let you go. So many things remind me of you. Yep, they can't get you out of their head. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, so again, this person does a little bit of projecting at times. That's the emotional immaturity that rubs me the wrong way here with their energy and with this reading. Is again, they're like, your Pisces is selfish. What? Because you didn't want to be in a relationship with somebody who's married or with somebody else or not available. Like, really, that's where you're going with this. That's that's the energy I'm feeling here. Okay, all right. And again, maybe, dropping into a little bit of the victim mentality, which probably has worked in the past, either with you or with other people, but I don't really see it working now. Advice and guidance, please, for my Pisces. Advice and guidance for my Pisces, please. Stay open, not attached. Yeah, and maybe it will be helpful for you to hear from this person or know how they're feeling. But for others of you, it's just staying open to other possibilities. And you don't need to give more to receive more. Match this person's effort. And again, if they're, if they can't be with you, because they're involved with somebody else or whatever, I mean, then you can't really be with them either, right? So match their effort or their capacity. And then you see where if the relationship is sustainable. And for a lot of you, it's a hard no, right? And be patient with yourself. Growth happens in layers. Like I said, some of you may have taken this person back before. You may have dealt with the situation longer than you would have liked to. Sometimes it takes 1,000 times to release someone or something before it actually sticks. But I do think it's just about being patient with yourself. Growth happens in layers. Don't beat yourself up about not having the perfect response or, regrets about what's happened here in the past. It's about healing and focus on the present and your future. Return to your body. Grounding will restore clarity here. Because again, I can see this is quite dysregulating, and nothing needs to be decided today. You're allowed to let clarity settle without forcing a conclusion. So you don't need to make any snap decisions here, Pisces. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you love and light. Take care.